Ever wondered how much carbon dioxide or CO2 your country emits into the atmosphere every year? Well, buckle in, because we're about to dive into the CO2 emissions of different countries across the globe. Let's start with the United States. As of January 2022, the United States was the largest emitter of CO2, churning out a whopping 416,738 metric tons. That's a staggering amount of CO2. Second on the list is China, with 235,527 metric tons. Despite having a population over 4 times larger than the United States, China's CO2 emissions are almost half those of the United States. Russia takes the third spot, emitting 115,335 metric tons of CO2. Germany is close behind with 92,636 metric tons. The United Kingdom follows with 78,161 metric tons. Japan emits 65,617 metric tons of CO2. India, despite its large population, has a relatively low CO2 emission level of 54,423 metric tons. France, Canada, and Ukraine also have lower emission levels, emitting 38,729, 33,571, and 30,558 metric tons, respectively. The numbers paint a clear picture. CO2 emissions vary greatly from country to country, reflecting a mixture of factors such as population size, industrial activity, and energy sources. So what have we learned today? The United States is the largest emitter of CO2, followed by China, Russia, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Despite having large populations, China and India have significantly lower CO2 emissions than the United States. And countries like France, Canada, and Ukraine are making strides in keeping their emissions relatively low. Remember, these numbers are a snapshot in time, as of January 2022. They can and do change as countries take steps to reduce their CO2 emissions and move towards more sustainable energy sources. In the grand scheme of things, it's up to each and every one of us to do our part to reduce CO2 emissions and help protect our beautiful planet. So next time you switch on a light, remember, every little bit helps, and together we can make a big difference.